Okay, so once I started posting back on the Jefferson County, Washington page comment there over in Yapsville, that David Johnson was like, who is this person? And, because Libby Winstrom and all of her thugs, they even admitted it in court, got rid of all my sites. Remember, I had Case in Point, I had Port Townsend Suffragettes, I had a whole bunch of stuff about my experience of the press conference, and public records and officer cam footage. They got it all deleted, saying that, it was against their, there was no legitimate purpose and it's obscene. And so, my Crystal Valcor count that I was live streaming in that night, they got all that removed, just with lies about me. So I post on Port Townsend News, which I hadn't actually posted on for I think a year or so prior. But anyway, so when you click on Port Townsend News, right there it says Reverend Crystal Cox. I don't hide who I am, okay? But anyway, so once I started commenting as Port Townsend News, and I'm clearly commenting as Reverend Crystal Cox, I'm talking about the complaint from a first-person angle. And so he's like, wait a minute here, something smells fishy. Who would dare talk back to me when I'm in the middle of my lecture to let women know how it is, right? So he said, so I start commenting back, on like some factoids and stuff and my, viewpoint of things. Cause it's my complaint and we had some things wrong. Well, sit down and shut up, little lady. Okay. So he said, Port Townsend News, wait, who are you? Oh, I need to know who you are. I mean, your comment is not valid unless I know who you are. Me, David Johnson, I need to know who you are. So how are you connected to Jefferson County, Washington? What, to the page? To Joe, I think Amico or whatever that runs the page? Like, how am I connected to? What is that any of your business? I mean, this guy is very abusive, right? That's very aggressive. It's not even passive aggressive. It's aggressive. Wait, who are you? How are you connected to Jefferson County, Washington? Are you two the same? Are you Scarantino? We don't like those free press people, right? No, I'm not with the left. I'm not with the right. I'm a sovereign individual free thinker, okay? I'm not with anybody. But they want to put you in a group. They want to put you in a box because they're a hive mind in their group. Mr. Johnson's part of the hive mind. So I said back to him, I am affiliated with no one. I'm Reverend Crystal Cox. I'm a sovereign, free-thinking individual, no affiliations, no supporters, no allies. I'm me. I'm a hot potato. Everybody's, no one approves of what I do. No one thinks I got a legitimate purpose. So Mr. Mansplaining, David Johnson, lets me know that, about people being kept out of the meeting. He's like, okay, well, so what? So what? You got proof that people were kept out of the meeting. So what? It's like, right? Absolutely illegal and against open meeting laws. Okay? It's like, so who cares? Said, so what if people were kept out of the meeting? People could attend online and some did. All right. Well, when could I attend online? Because I should have stayed home. I should have known the 400 people were going to silence me. I should have known that the cops and the city manager were going to let a bunch of people in the back door so that Faber could fill the chamber, the council chamber. And he knew the night before. Our public record shows all this. I should have known all that and then just stayed home, participated online, knew I wasn't going to be able to get in. Or how about when all of those hundreds of people were attacking us, including Antifa, that everybody's like, Antifa wasn't there. Should I have snuck out or somehow got to my car and somehow got online and then participated that way? I mean, I couldn't get to my car. I didn't get to my car till 3 a.m. because after we were done, we were mobbed. We were attacked. We were threatened. We had death threats. We were told never to come back to the town square again. We had no voice here. Okay? 75% of us live here. And y'all praised these people, okay? Said others could submit before many did. The anti-trans people could have waited in line. Okay, we weren't anti-trans. Okay, that's your hive mind name for us because you don't have a brain to think. I don't mean you can't pontificate facts about, your whole worldview on women's rights. You got that. But because many are retired, so it wasn't that they had to work. What the heck? So the anti-trans people that weren't anti-trans are retired. So you're admitting that we're a bunch of old ladies. So, well, it's not like they had to work, so they could have got online. Right, well, they were had 400 people on top of them. Kind of hard to do that. So I said, could attend online. What a crock. We went to attend in person, not knowing 400 people would mob us. Kind of hard to get online with hundreds of no hate here people on top of us. That's what he said. The guy has no clue what was happening that night, right? Amy's event was not a protest, okay? All the public records, all the communications with the police and everybody, it was a press conference of a free speech event. It was not a protest. The people that protested us were the protesters, okay, the bad guys. So when he said and then he said people could attend online, others could submit before, which many of them did. The anti-trans people could have waited in line. Many are retired, so it wasn't that they had to work. I mean, what a jerk, right? I'm better than you. You don't know. He said others chose to attend the protest across the street. What does that mean, others? We chose to attend the protest across the street. First of all, it was a press conference. We went to speak at city council, and then after the meeting, we were going to have a press conference. We were kept deliberately out of the meeting. They filled it up to capacity. So then they claimed, oh, fire hazard, nobody could come in. People were allowed in the back door. We were bullied and threatened and kept out, and Chambers was filled up purposely, okay? So you're wrong. And for someone who says, don't you have any evidence to back any of this up? You have no evidence to back any of this up. Okay, you're just yapping and yammering and abusing women. Okay, I didn't choose to go to the protest across the street. It wasn't a protest. I went downtown to speak about the values of pride as a Port Townsend lesbian who's lived here for 12 years. I never met Julie Jamon. I never met Amy Sousa. Okay, I went to speak on women's rights and the value of pride at the council meeting and then at the press conference. Okay, so you got it all mixed up there, Mr. Mansplainer. He says, so why are you pretending to post as news instead of in your real name? More misdirection, right? Because he's too lazy to click on Port Townsend News. My name's pretty bold, okay? I've had the site for 11 years. I was talking in first person about it being my complaint. Okay, and it's misdirection. I'm just trying to misdirection everybody, right? Abusive. Okay, male chauvinist abuser using the trans rights movement to give men more rights and abuse women. These straight men of Port Townsend that are abusing us lesbians and abusing women that are liberals and conservatives because they got some sort of permission slip, because they've dehumanized all of us and put us into a category of we don't matter. They can talk to us however they want to. This is more misdirection. You are part of the group suing the city for the YMCA. Suing the city for the YMCA. You are part of the group suing the city for the YMCA following state law and also providing a safe work site for its employees. Okay, no, the lawsuit's all about First Amendment rights. Okay, they discriminated against Julie and they defamed her. Okay, there's a massive amount of records. And there's no group suing Julie Jamon. Okay, Julie Jamon is suing the city and suing the YMCA. Julie Jamon is not a group. Julie Jamon is an individual. Okay, and yes, I have provided the public records for the case. I'm not part of the lawyers. I'm not part of the law team. I'm not a plaintiff. I'm not in any group or any hive mind. No one controls me. No one tells me I can do this or that. You know, people try on the left, people try on the right, but I do my own thing. Okay, I don't answer to anybody. I just follow my own intuition and my own moral compass. You're just wrong here. And the YMCA was not following state law. They did not give Julie an extra place to go. They didn't have a bathroom for her to go until the next day. Public records clearly show. So I don't think you have enough evidence. And providing a safe work site for the employees? Okay, well, first of all, the employee should probably have something on them that identifies them as an employee. And if they are in a woman's bathroom helping young girls in a woman's bathing suit and they have male, whatevers, they probably should have some sort of protocol that in case a woman gets, hysterical or confused, to talk to them calmly and explain what's going on. Say, no, this person's an employee and they identify as a woman. None of that happened. All right. This attack on Faber is just another part of your attempt at intimidation. All right. So hysterical, right? I'm trying to intimidate David Faber. More on that coming soon.